Alright, so welcome to my Ready or Not video on AI. It's been about a whole year since I made my original video on a different channel. So I thought I would show you guys what the AI is now capable of doing a whole year from now. Advanced warning, it's not a lot better, but it is a little better from what it was a year ago, okay? So, if you go to your regular loadout setup, okay, over here, you can be able to actually modify your AI teammates. Again, again, this is my original loadout video for yourself, but if you go over to change appearance, you can change your appearance on your character, okay? You cannot change the appearance of your AI teammates regardless of what you do. There's nothing that lets you do that. The only thing that will let you do that is mods. That's it. Full stop, mods. That's the only thing that will let you change out how they look, okay? And these are the FBI HRT uniforms. As you can see down here, if you pick anyone else, you can pick LSPD, SWAT, Black, and OD, all right? So, but I run FBI HRT, so there you go. Modifying the AI's loadout. All right, so I've already done a whole video on your own loadout. Go click up there where the title card is going to be. Watch that video for your loadout, all right? The one thing I will say is if you are running AI, which I'm assuming you are going to be, you take a mirror gun. Hands down, nothing else matters. You need this mirror gun to actually check rooms. The AI, I haven't played this. I played this game, picking it up today, running the first mission. AI said the room was clear, and what do you know? We breached the door. The first mission, the first time in 11 months I played this game, AI still doesn't know if there's enemies in a room. As soon as they enter the room, they immediately get shot. So, you will take the mirror gun, playing single player, so that you can verify that there are no actual hostiles in a room, because the AI is still not competent enough to where you will trust them. In the original SWAT 4, you could actually see what the AI was seeing in the room so that you could verify if they ran a mirror under it. That's not in Ready or Not, okay? So, take the damn mirror gun. Doesn't matter. Any of these don't matter. Single player. Take the mirror gun. Next, if you click up here, you'll be able to do AI modifications of their loadout. All right. I'll just tell you straight out the bat, most of this crap doesn't matter. Pick whatever primary weapon, secondary weapon you want for them. Okay. The secondaries, I would recommend a 5.7 AP. We'll get to why in a minute. All right. Long tacticals. I will tell you which ones actually work. Then you can determine what you should bring. Mirror gun works. Breaching shotgun works. Ballistic shields work. I believe battering ram works. Not really, though. So, don't. None of the 320 launchers work. So, in reality, you have 4 options. The best is probably going to be a breaching shotgun for the guys that are not running shields, okay? Shields work. Now, you can actually have your AI deploy the shields and they will work. They will put them away, and I will show you that in a later section when we're doing door stuff, but they do work. Okay, there's a caveat there. The caveat being that, for example, I would have your red team run only breachers, okay? Mirror guns, as I've already said, the AI is not competent enough to tell you a room's actually clear. The battering ram, I don't like for various reasons, and even if it did work, it's still trash. The 320 launchers don't even work for AI. If you're going to run shield with AI, you need blue or red to run both of them. Okay? This is important because the AI is still not competent enough a year later into game development to put the shield in front and go through a door. They're not competent enough to do that, okay? Which is saying something. You will also have to physically open the doors for the guys running shields, because they will put the shield away and then breach the door, or they will put the shield away and then throw a grenade and not pick up, redeploy their shield. They won't do that. They'll leave it down and they'll have their main assault rifle, okay? I'll show you more of how that AI behavior actually works, but just know if you want it to work at all, you're going to need a whole team to run. You only need a whole section to run shields if you want to actually work effectively, even a little bit, alright? Otherwise, breaching shotgun, mirror gun doesn't even work on them. The AI suffers penalties, kind of, on their heavy armor. Again, my whole loadout video just runs ceramic on them, heavy armor front, back and sides. It keeps them alive and reduces your penalty for officers being dead, okay? Don't run steel. The problem with steel is that it will kill you if you're close enough and it bounces off AI. And AI are notoriously stupid, so they will stand near you and then they'll get hit 10 times and you will actually die from the fragmentation, not from being shot, but from your own AI teammate giving you basically friendly fire from their material of steel killing you. So run ceramic, okay? Munition slots. As I've heard, that basically the AI doesn't run out of ammo. So run what you want. The more grenades they have, the more things they can actually deploy. They can use all of these types of grenades, and they can also use all of these quote unquote devices. Lockpick gun, no, and pepper spray, no. So I just kind of just lied to you there. They can use the C2 and they can use the wedge. Yeah. So just know that they can use a C2 door wedge. All right. They can use all the type of grenades, so there's something, and they basically don't run out of ammo. But more elaborate testing will have to be needed. I don't know if an AI can physically make an AI shoot that many times and actually run out of ammo, but meh. Honestly, their sidearms are not gonna. You can't physically tell them to pull out their sidearms unless they have a shield. Okay, so probably if you want to be optimistic about an AI loadout, just drop all of their sidearm ammo and just put it all into tacticals and primary ammo like that. All right, it does not matter what sidearm they have if they're not running a shield because they just won't use it. All right, if they are going to be using a shield, they will use their sidearm. All right, so that's the AI loadout, all right? Hope that's going to help you. I'm now going to run a mission and show you all of this stuff in practice and what they can actually do, all right? So stick around for that part. All right, slight interruption here just before we go actually do the AI thing I forgot to mention. Their headwear, all right? AI headwear, it does not matter. Pick whatever you want. A year later, it still doesn't matter. You can throw a CS gas on guys that don't have any headwear and they're completely unaffected by it. Your teammates are not affected by gas. You will be affected by it if you step within like even a 5-meter radius around it and you instantly stop moving. They don't care. They don't care about nods. They don't care about anti-flash. You could flashbang them, nothing happens. Probably just run ballistic face mask. It's the same as it was a year ago, alright? So there's that. Last point, alright? Now I will officially take you to a mission and show you this guy's in action. Alright, so we are now in game, and I will now show you some of the new things some AIs can do and basically their whole shebang. Alright, so if you press the middle mouse button, you should pull up the menu, okay? So gold is going to be all 4 teammates, blue is just blue team, red is just red team. You scroll up and down, you'll be able to basically change their color, okay? So move to fall in and cover are still the exact same. The only thing is cover.
Cover me.
It's wherever you point is where they're actually going to go and cover. They're not going to point like in a sector. Like if you like say, hey, I want you to cover like this area. Fucking amazing. The AI's already shooting. So if they say they're going to cover. God, cover this area. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to cover wherever
me.
you point to on the ground.
Copy that. Moving out.
Okay. Another thing is you now have a deploy menu, which is nice. Alright. Now that situation's taken care of, if you press the deploy, you should be able to deploy Flashbang, Stinger, CS Gas, Chem Light, and Shield. Okay, these are new. Now, the reason I said to basically run one whole team with shields is for this exact instance. If you have blue team and they use, say, deploy shields, they'll both pull out their shields. But they won't always keep them up, okay? That's the main difference. Yes, they do have them now, but as soon as they try to breach something or have to do something with 2 hands, they will put their shield away, do the object, and then immediately pull out their assault rifle. They will not revert back to their shield. You can physically tell them to do so, right? Revert back, and then, again, revert back to shield. That will work. But past that, no, okay? So we're not going to go deal with that situation up there. And I'll show you some of their breaching stuff that they can do, okay? So when you try to breach something, you now have a new option. So you have stack up, which you can stack up mirror, under door, disarm, and wedge doors. So you can wedge doors just by stacking up on it. Open with, well, blah, blah, you have the ability to open stuff. and breach. Okay, breach, kick, shotgun, and CS. So if we have blue team come over here, stack up
Provide
on
cover.
the door. So blue team both have their shields out. Okay. I'm now going to tell them to clear the room. Okay. So as you see, he put his shield down to check the door, and now he's put his shield down, which is amazing. Okay. Breach, kick,
Let's
clear.
move.
Let's copy that.
And they can kick the door sideways. You can also do that too, by the way. So
Put your hands up.
if you can also kick the door like they do, kind of. You have to like angle yourself to the door, and if you kick it like that, you actually kick the door in. Just like them, kind of. Even though they have an animation to keep them out of the way of danger, right? So
On me.
we're gonna have them follow us, and we're gonna reopen this door because the AI decided it wanted to play today.
Put your hands up.
We're just gonna hope no AI comes around that corner, alright? So, if we
Provide cover.
stack up on the door,
Roger that.
you would think that blue team would be the first ones to go in. And sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not, okay? So, deploy shield. Sometimes the AI will stack up in this weird formation, and maybe the first guy will go through with their shields out. Otherwise, sometimes they won't. It's completely random from what I can tell, okay? So if we say, hey, I want you to stack up, so they're all going to stack up, breach, shotgun, clear with
Shotgun, bang,
flashbang,
and clear.
okay?
Copy that.
He's, look, blue guy's doing it, even though red has the exact same equipment, and he's standing in the door. Yeah, so let's see if they die, because it looks like they are.
I want to see the weapon on the ground.
Now, this is why I said that you should probably run two guys with shield, like an entire team. So, if you run with just blue,
Move
I want
over
them
there.
to move here. I want
Roger.
them
On the
to
move.
pull out their shield. I will open the door for them. If I can even
Move to
do
my
this.
front.
Okay, going and gone.
Cover me.
Fucking amazing. Okay, yeah, as you can see, the AI is still not anywhere near where it needs to be. So, I'm gonna kick this door.
Please, I
Get
need
down and
help.
show me your hand. Weapon.
So there's a shield working.
Hands up.
Yeah, so this is the AI working with shield. Also, the little bottom, you can now do a move and clear command.
Move and clear.
So if you're just in a general
that,
area,
right.
and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. You can also
them secure.
restrain them.
Cuffed and secured. He's not going anywhere.
So yeah, the AI
On me.
to wrap this up to that clusterfuck that just happened in there. The AI can sometimes work with shields a little bit more than they ever could, a year ago, but it's nowhere where it needs to be, okay? Again, when they stack up on doors, ideally, this would be the formation that they do. But this is not the case. Sometimes red team will be in front, blue team will be in the back. It's all over the place on what they're going to do, especially when they breach, okay? With their equipment on who's going first into the door and who's not, okay? It's completely random from the best case I can see. Sometimes they will do it properly, so let's see if they'll do it properly.
Provide cover.
Consider it done.
But sometimes they won't. So if we say like, hey, I want you to open with a kick and
Let's
clear.
move.
All right, copy
Ideally,
that. Ready to
Swan
knock.
would go in first, but as you can see, Eli went in first. So again, shields kind of work. Sometimes they don't. The last things that do work is you can deploy CS or wherever your little pointer is. You can deploy whatever you want.
Drop a
So
light.
I'll tell them to come over here and put a light down, and they'll actually do that. And then this last little option here is confirm order request. This is actually a good thing if you want to find evidence and you don't know where it is. With AI, you can actually tell them to do it somewhat. Like it's like 15 meters away from them.
Hands up above your head.
And it's a good idea to like just know that the evidence is there. I believe they can pick it up. Yeah, if you look at the evidence,
Secure the gun.
they can pick it up. Who picks it up? you know, it's
Plug it back and help for evidence.
it's up to whatever the AI wants to do that day. All right. So, other than that, I'll leave that there, and hopefully this helped you guys out with your AI, and hopefully the video is not stuttering too badly. All right. So with that, I'll close it out, and see you people next time.